All right, folks are already waiting in here. Guys, against my better judgment, I shouldn't be live, but I haven't gone live in a while, and so I think we're due. And I just came off a trip. I was just up in the New Hampshire area. I had 4 days of training, one private class and one or two classes open to the public. So anyway, I'm fresh off that trip. Miss Poet just jetted because she's a little stir crazy taking care of the Ninos for a week. And anyway, I wanted to talk about spreading gun culture type stuff. I meet a lot of folks, or I just not meet a lot of folks, but run into a lot of folks, and you see them on on social media. You see them in real life. You see them on the news. It's just completely different thoughts, and a lot of folks are really anti-gun, anti-cop, anti-Second Amendment, and they don't really know a lot of folks that are responsible gun owners. They have a certain picture of folks that are pro-guns in their head, and then all of a sudden they meet one of you good people, or maybe they'll even meet me. Hopefully, probably one of you would be better. But they meet one of you, and you don't really fit in their worldview. You're like likable, and you're into guns, but you're just a normal person. You're not like just some idiotic hillbilly just shooting, or maybe actually some of us are. But still, maybe we can fool them. And I want to really grow the Second Amendment. Now, the Second Amendment culture. Now, I hit a little bit of a milestone this last weekend because something so hilarious happened at this class. So the very first 2 days of my training up in the New Hampshire area was to a private class. And I've trained a lot of different people over the years. Tons of federal agents, tons of cops, SWAT teams, military personnel, special operations, and civilians of all ages, demographics. Anyway, but this was a new thing. Guys, somebody needs a drum roll. This last weekend, I trained a nun. Woo! Trained a nun. I trained a nun. I'm pretty loopy. I've been on the road. And I shouldn't be doing this, but at least hopefully it'll be more entertaining. Yes, you heard it right, guys. This last weekend, I, John Lovell, warrior poet, I trained a nun. Some of you guys won't believe that I trained a nun, and that's why I have evidence. Now, if you actually trained a real-life nun, it'd probably be, this'll prove it. They're going to give you gifts and do sweet nunnish things. They're going to give you goodie baskets. And this was like the whole group, but they all knew each other. Really, really sweet group. And so they gave me presents. So this is proof I trained a nun. And that kind of ties into our conversation tonight about growing the Second Amendment community. But before, I'll show the evidence and then circle around to this. 1, boom, Monastery Kitchen jam. It is very berry jam. Boom, I got that. Oh wait, another jam from a Monastery Kitchen. This one from Cape Cod, blueberry lime jam. Yep. Whoa, mustard from a Monastery Kitchen. Little soap balls. Yes, sir. Thank you. I will use those. And of course, the Lumen Christi all natural green tea candle. Bring it on. From a monastery. And granola from a Monastery Kitchen. I already ate half of it. It was amazing. And let's see, adult coloring books. So there's that. Pretty cool. And some CDs with some classical-ish music, which I'm actually really into. So I've already listened to this. Anyway, I got gifts, and that's really, really cool. But I guess at first this didn't pump me up so much, except like, hey, we're going to eat all this and use all this. This was really sweet. But I got more pumped up thinking about it in terms of I love our society, down to earth, poets. We're lovers of people, lovers of truth. And my hope is that we'll be disarming enough in our mannerisms and our worldview that nice people, that we would be able to usher people into our community. And more folks are showing up in classes, and I hear this all the time of, it's not just the military guys, and I train a lot of firearms instructors even, and that's really cool, but I really get a kick out of folks who have never had any interaction with guns. They're brand new, fresh slates of fresh sheets of paper that come to you and they're interested in guns, a little reserved, and then they get into it and they start learning what they're doing and hitting stuff, and they're so excited and almost relieved that this gun, which is this terrible, horrifying thing, like all of a sudden you're going to touch the gun and it's just going to pop out and eat you or blow up. And it doesn't do that. And they're able to handle it with some confidence and do what they need to. And all of a sudden just we gain a new member. And that's real cool. And I guess as I'm enjoying that little victory, I want to make sure that you guys are, what about the nuns? I want to make sure all of us in a community are growing and inviting other people into our community as well. I think that could be a good force for good. So anyway, I guess we'll just do kind of question and answer stuff, but I wanted to start with a thought as you guys are still just kind of pouring in. Show us that arm tat level. No. That's cool. It is cool, guys. ¿Cómo van las cosas, señor Level? They go well. Thanks, man. Was the nun... you guys. Chris Mario, what's happening? They're not those kind of nuns. Oh, all right. I'm predicting what... Yeah, she was actually a legitimate nun, a real nun, not the type of nuns that you're probably watching. Yeah, anyway. Pretty cool. Let's see what else. John, that beard, though. Hey, thanks, Smokey. Really appreciate that. Chris Mario was in our class this last weekend. He's a patron. Thanks, buddy. He's part of my inner circle. Your shirt is on inside out, bro. It's not. It mirrors the image. So if it looks backwards, it's because this is a reverse image. Hello, Oregon. Did he shoot a 1911 45? God's gun and God's caliber. That's right. No, all right, what else? What do you guys got? Ohio says hello. Thanks, guys. Marriage video is amazing. Thanks. I'm really excited to get Miss Poet on. I came up with a funny idea for a video today that'll segue into a serious video that'll probably be pretty good. How did the nuns do? She did okay. I loved her. I thought she was awesome. CK Knife and Tool, what's happening? This is our knife manufacturer right here. No beanbag chair. No, afraid not. Let's see. Next podcast soon, David. Yeah. Yo, tiny female shooter. John Rollins, what's happening? All right, we can't just say hello to everybody. Y'all got any questions or stuff like that? It's always fun when we have something to talk about rather than me just read out names. I know. What's up, Matthew C? Yo, Larry. Florida, when it starts getting cold, I'll do southern states, and when it's warm, I'll do more northern states. Let's see. She was not a flying nun, much to my dismay. I see on the YouTube. Pennsylvania, not until 2019. I don't remember what she was shooting. A gun. They all run together. Would you ever come to Los Angeles? I trained last year, or earlier this year, right out of LA in Temecula, and I intend to go back. It's pretty cool. Whoa, what was that? Heard of Fierce Marriage? Absolutely. Chandler, how do you know Fierce Marriage? Yeah, so one of my buddies, actually, part of my wedding party, he was best man in my wedding, was the author of the movie, or the book, Fierce Marriage. An incredible book. It's in my, if y'all visit my Amazon store, I've got a reading list in there. So below in the description of all my videos is my Amazon store, and I've got a recommended reading list there. So I haven't launched the podcast. I haven't launched the podcast, but I intend to. It'll probably do sometime in the next month where it'll push out to like iTunes and SoundCloud and stuff like that. So there we go. Are you going to start making more Instagram videos? Probably not, John Rollins. I'll do little snippets on Instagram, but Instagram just doesn't do a lot for me. YouTube is really the big thing. Where you put EDC Pocket Dump? I'm in my home. I've downloaded Pockets. Here, look. I'm ready. You did a training session for bachelor party? Yeah, I'm pretty booked up, pretty busy, and pretty expensive. I hope that didn't come off wrong. I'd love to. Thank you, Ultra Classic. Yes, her smile is beautiful. I love when people speak Spanish to me. Have you read Muscle and a Shovel? I have not. Oh, no, he's see, Patrick. I knew I right after I said that. I wasn't doing that. I just do it as a heads up. Because I try to scare people away. Yeah, just so I don't have to let them down. I'm booked out, quite a while. Have you read 1984? Sparky, why do I have to read 1984? I'm living 1984. Okay, maybe not quite so much, but I see some parallels, uncanny parallels. I don't like the writing on the wall. Everyone should read 1984 for sure. Favorite Tolkien book? I like Lord of the Rings much more than The Hobbit. Read Mein Kampf. Yep. Important piece of horrible literature there, but important for sure. Let's see. Tender Warrior. Yeah, Stu Weber. Yep, absolutely. I've read that. All right. Let's see. What else have you guys got? Best overall book, Bible. 2 plus 2 does not equal 5, Joshua. Nope. You never get a job like that. All right. Anything else? Are you optimistic about the future of the U.S., John? No, I'm not. I'm not. Ravi Zacharias, all the time. Church security. I'm planning on doing some videos there and launching them on my website specifically. So, hey, you asked, man. That's legit. That's a true thing. It's a big deal. A lot of people don't give it its due. Legit. It's awesome. Cool. Star Wars fans. I am a Star Wars fan. Warrior Power for President. No possible way. No possible way. Love and respect. Yep. Definitely. Very, very good. Let's see. I think all this censorship is terrible. No, I'm not on the Somebody just asked if I was on the toilet. All right. All right, let's see. Do you like the 19X? Yeah, I do. It's all right. It's all right. I had a purpose to hopefully win the military contract. That's why I existed. And then they're like, you know what? We did all this work. Might as well release it to the public. But it was designed. John, can you flex for us? No, there's not much to flex. Oh, it's very good. All right, guys. I think my wife's getting home soon. So anyway, Sun Tzu, Art of War. Y'all are just asking me what I've read. I've read a lot. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. I'll see y'all next time. Trade hard, train smart, and see ya.